glad you're joining us today on this nice, overcast but comfortable day. I'm Jennifer Anderson, joined by Steve Erickson.
Yeah, thanks for being here. People dodging a few raindrops before we started here, but looks like this won't be a washout, which is a good
Perfect timing. It's just clearing up in time for the parade to come down the road.
That's right. And CTN Steve Antis is also here along the parade route today. Steve, what are you finding out there?
Family and friends out here. We have Ben Lauer from friendly Fridley, Minnesota. And Ben, you brought along perhaps the youngest spectator today.
Perhaps, yeah. 8 months old. And her
your daughter,
big
Lowry?
sister, Mari.
Mari.
Yep. And then her big sister, Andy, who's 3 years. And my wife, Amanda, out enjoying the festivities today.
Awesome. So we will send it back to you and just enjoy the parade.
And the parade is upon us here.
People of all ages out to enjoy the parade, and we see the first of the floats just starting to come on by with some lights flashing, and of course you can hear the sirens in the background.
Yeah, it's the Coon Rapids Police Department. They always lead off the parade here. And in case you're not familiar, we are coming to you today from Mississippi Boulevard. This is where the parade's been for the last several years. It starts out here by the college and winds its way south through some of the neighborhoods and then back to the college.
And there they are giving a wave. I think that's our fire chief in there.
Yep, police chief and
John
fire
Piper,
chief.
and our new police chief, John Stanky, leading the parade this year. So hello to them. And just up behind them, we have the Coon Rapids VFW, Post 9625. They have been in the community since 1953. It's an organization set up to help out all veterans that have served in the military. They also donate funds to youth activities. They donate time and community service, so we're glad to have them. And right behind them, Metro Marine Color Guard.
That's right, the United States Marine Corps Color Guard. They are a veteran Marine organization comprised of Marines and a few Navy corpsmen who have served in Marine Fleet Force. They help active Marine organizations with Toys for Tots, recruiting, parades, funerals, and other activities that they are requested for.
Of course, everybody's standing for the colors as they're presented and walking by. They have some music as well. It's always a nice bit of pomp and circumstance to start the parade each year. And now we see Anoka County Sheriff's Office. I believe that's what that car is. Oh, it is. The Anoka County Sheriff's Office has had a proud history in the area since it was established in 1857. They provide a wide variety of public safety and emergency services throughout all 21 communities within Anoka County. And the sheriff is the chief law enforcement officer for the county and is elected by the citizens every 4 years. The current chief is Chief James Stewart, although he is retiring very soon. Sheriff James Stewart, yes, of course, although he's retiring very soon.
They brought out their Bearcat. Hope not to see this, but it's available if they do need that.
Yeah, and their boats,
and
they have
boat.
all kinds of things, all the big equipment.
All right, up next we have the Coon Rapids Junior Royalty. It's a Coon Rapids Snowflake Days event. It's been hiatus during the recent pandemic, but they plan to be back for the 2023 celebration. They're thrilled today to have Miss Coon Rapids Sage Hobbit, Miss Minnesota's outstanding teen Julia Schumacher, Miss Coon Rapids Princess Haley Olson, and Miss Coon Rapids Princess Ava Fick.
And the Coon Rapids Community Strength Foundation supports that event, and you'll also see big banners along the side supporting their pumpkin patch this fall and the tree lighting, which happens in December. So lots of great events thanks to the Community Strength Foundation.
We're going to head down to Steve Antis now, who's standing by with the mayor.
Much. We are with Mayor Jerry Cook, and Mayor, this has got to be a day that you've been looking forward to for a long time.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. We love this parade, and what a perfect day. Nice, cloudy, lots of people. It's great.
All right. Well, what are you looking forward to most? You going to the carnival later today?
Oh, yeah. All class reunion tonight.
All right.
We'll be there. And
right.
Phoebe will stop crying soon, I'm sure.
Well, enjoy the rest of the parade. You heard that. It's going to go down to the all-class reunion for the Coon Rapids High School tonight out at the Carnival grounds at 5 o'clock.
All right, Steve, thank you.
Yes, that is a great new event this year, the all-class reunion that they've been really excited about. He's mayor, he's grandpa, there's lots of hats to be worn. He's on the organizing committee for the all-class reunion as well.
And there's Pat Carlson that you see there.
Yes, have other council members representing today.
And a few of them are running for office, so they'll be separately in the parade, it looks like, as well. Up next, we have the Coon Rapids High School Marching Cardinals. They're proud to march in their hometown parade. Today they're performing A Salute to Freedom, a melody of patriotic songs. This fall, the Marching Cardinals will be performing their original show, Bon Appetit, at football games and competitions. They say come and see what they have cooking up. Let's taste this. There you have it, the Coon Rapids High School Marching Cardinals.
And up next we have Brad Johnson. He is a council member, but now in this capacity he's in the parade as a candidate running for Anoka County Attorney. He says he has a real track record of putting public safety first. From all the way back to Lincoln Elementary in Anoka to elected Coon Rapids City Council member, he's an accomplished attorney with 24 years of experience, thousands of cases seeking justice. He's endorsed by the Coon Rapids professional firefighters, and he asks for your vote in November to be the next Anoka County Attorney. His website, bradforanoka.com. A lot of people familiar with his face, of course, because he's been on the council for a while.
Yeah, they brought some of those big signs along with. Of course, we're seeing those popping up all around the community as we head into the election period here. Up next, it's the Miss St. Francis Ambassador Program. They actually just recently crowned new royalty about a month ago, and they brought their float here today. Looks like 6 young ladies up there.
They're dressed in their patriotic best.
Yeah.
I see they got into the spirit of things today. Put a little extra on their crowns for this event.
They got that wave down.
And of course they represent St. Francis, and in St. Francis their celebration is Pioneer Days. And up next we have Brad Wise for sheriff. People will recognize Brad as the former chief of police of Coon Rapids. He is just recently retired, just a few days ago, and is running to be the next Anoka County Sheriff. Brad is a Coon Rapids native, worked for the Coon Rapids Police Department for 27 years, spending the last 11 as, of course, the Coon Rapids Police Chief. His vehicle is a 1949 Ford Custom Squad car.
And right behind that, we have Pablo Hernandez Jr. He's running for Coon Rapids City Council in Ward 3. He was appointed to that position, so he's running for his first full term.
Got the volunteers there handing out candy and supporting Pablo.
It looks like we have the Anoka marching.
Tornadoes are next.
Yeah. I didn't have them on my list here, but we're happy to have them here in our parade.
A little Katy Perry to jazz things up.
They're actually on our list here, number 14. I was seeing there. That was one of your numbers.
Appropriately playing Firework by Katy Perry. And speaking of fireworks, don't forget we have a great fireworks show Monday, the 4th of July at 10 p.m. right here on the site where we are. First, though, the rest of today, still fun things to come. At 5 o'clock, we have the all-class reunion, which the mayor mentioned briefly. This is a new event where they're inviting all alumni from Coon Rapids High School to come on out. They're going to group people by years and try to get familiar faces back together again who haven't seen each other in a while. That should be a lot of fun. Also, overlapping with that, there's live music. Tonight is the City Nights Band. So all of that happening today, Sunday, July 3rd.
Yeah, and then on the 4th, kicking things off, we have the Firecracker 5K race that starts bright and early, 8 a.m., followed by the Kids Sparkler Dash. The Rockin' Hollywoods will be performing live tomorrow night from 6 to 10. And, of course, you mentioned that big fireworks display, voted previously one of the best in Minnesota, right?
It is a great show, and it's right across from the community college, right near where we're sitting. And it might look a bit like a construction site this year. It's actually the site of the future Fire Station 3, which has just started construction recently. But they have the area fenced off, and there is still a safe place for them to light off the fireworks. So it will be in the same place people might remember seeing it in previous years. Of course, the weather looks a little iffy.
We need Mother Nature to cooperate
We do.
tomorrow night.
Watch social media for the latest updates and, of course, the city website. And we see a big yellow bus coming on down.
Yeah.
Got to catch up and figure out here. Is this
Kotke's bus
It
service is up next. Yep.
Of course, the bus companies are always advertising for jobs and
Yes.
have the need for drivers. And they transport Anoka Hennepin students all throughout the area, Coon Rapids, and around the surrounding areas as well.
All right, we're going to head down to Steve Antis now, who is standing by with a guest.
Well, thank you so much. I'm here with Kamal Ahmed, and he's representing the Muslim community here in the Coon Rapids area.
Yes, we are the 62 chapter of the worldwide Muslim organization, Ahmadiyya Muslim Community, and we are here for the peace and harmony amongst different religions and people, and inclusiveness. And our banner says love for all, hatred for none. That's our motto, that's our message. We are all humans first, then anything else, and we love the country that we live in. So here we are, happy to share our love and happiness for the country.
Thank you so much. Have a
Yeah.
great parade. Okay, back to you.
Thank you, Steve. Appreciate that.
It's a good message to share. And got to keep walking because we can't hold up the parade, right? Because coming up right behind him is Paul Lensmeyer. Paul Lensmeyer is a 24-year veteran of the Anoka County Sheriff's Office, and he is currently the senior commander of the Sheriff's Office, overseeing the largest division of the office. He is a lifelong resident of Anoka County and is currently running for sheriff of the county.
Yeah, there's a total of 3 candidates running for sheriff.
And they're jamming out. They're having a good time today.
Carrying some creatures on their shoulders.
Is that maybe Smokey the Bear? I don't know. That's about the only thing I think I can identify. Oh, Donnelly's Stucco is up next. That's a cool looking float.
Yeah, it's the 2021 Best Float winner. They are your complete exterior contractor. Besides stucco, they provide other services such as roofing, siding, windows, and stone. They do offer free estimates for homeowners for any project, large or small.
Going for the pirate theme this year,
Yeah.
it looks like.
The kids even got squirt guns on there. Better watch out there, Nate.
They're trying for that creative Best Float award, I guess. Look at them.
Up next, we have the North United Soccer Club.
The North United Soccer Club provides cost-effective competitive soccer to the community. They aim to provide players with an experience that's fun and fuels their passion for the game. They ask you to join North United Soccer Club. It's not too late to register. They're supported by 2 highly qualified directors of coaching, Todd Duzowski and Aaron Lindquist.
Spent some time out there on the soccer fields. It's fun watching the kids play. They brought out little soccer balls they're tossing around.
They got a lot of energy, so that's good. A lot of running in soccer. Keep these energetic kids busy.
Very true. Up next, we have Dean Phillips for Congress. He is running for re-election in Minnesota's 3rd congressional district, which includes Coon Rapids. Representative Phillips is focused on lowering costs for families, reducing crime, and making Congress work. His bipartisan track record proves his motto, everyone's invited. Looks like he is out here today, shaking hands, and I assume you can do that again now, right?
Yeah, I think we're definitely there. And he's got a cool looking van there all decorated. It's a unique vehicle.
Good
I
to
see
have.
some wall signs in there too, some yellow shirts. It looks like maybe a mix of a couple things, a couple groups all together.
Yeah, we were told the governor was going to be here, but oh, here he is right here. Walking down right past you here, Jen.
That's why they've got the big arrow sign.
There
He's
he
easy to
is.
miss in the crowd.
Governor Tim Walz joining us today for our parade.
Originally 26, but now they're with them on 19.
Okay. So this is Minnesota's Senate District 35 as well, right?
Yeah, it looks like we have a variety of candidates being represented. The Senate District 35 unit features Minnesota DFL legislators that serve the community of Coon Rapids. I'm trying to spot them all in the crowd, but I'm not sure, so I'm just going to read them here. Speaker of the House, Melissa Hortman, Representative Zach Stevenson, Senator Jerry Newton, who's now a candidate for Minnesota House, and Carrie Rayrauer, candidate for Minnesota Senate and current City Council member. I think I caught them all. So, of course, a lot of campaigning happening this time of year with an election coming up.
For sure. All right, we're going to stand by, send it down now to Steve Antis, who's standing by with another guest. Steve?
I'm joined by Ryan Gunderson, who is the head of the recreation at Coon Rapids. You're out here today putting the Rec on the Spot.
Yeah, we're sharing information about our summer Rec on the Spot program. We're shut down for 4th of July week, but then we're back up and running with all of our locations till August 11th, Monday through Thursdays.
And how many locations do you have?
So we've got 4 different ones each morning, and then we're at Riverview Park from 12:30 to 2:30, Monday through Thursday afternoon.
All right, and then again, the ages for those children?
5 to 14.
5 to 14. So if you got a child 5 to 14, get them out to Rec on the Spot. Back to you.
Thank you.
Of course, we have a lot of information on our website about Rec on the Spot. If you're looking for specific times and addresses, you can go to coonrapidsmn.gov to learn more about Rec on the Spot. It's a great program. Free. They have games, crafts, yards, activities and sports. It is staffed by recreation specialists, so you can walk your kid across to the park, let them have a little fun for a while. Have a little, breather outside and enjoy the park, and it's a great free program, no registration required.
And it's free, best of all,
Yes,
and you
that
don't
is
have to
it.
sign up to show up at a
It's
park.
fantastic.
All right, up next we have the Girl Scouts of Coon Rapids. They are handing out pencils and bracelets
Look at all the
to encourage
patches.
other girls to join. Yeah.
We have some busy Girl Scouts, or maybe a brownie. That might have been a brownie, but yeah, that is an impressive vest full of patches. Way to go, girls.
Of course, in addition to their service, the Girl Scouts may be best known for their food.
Cookies.
Wonder if they have any of those out here
I
today.
know, they're probably all sold by now. That's not exactly this time of year, and if there's any left, that's like a precious commodity by now.
For sure.
Doing a lot of good, teaching leadership and entrepreneurial skills for young women. Good at good organization for the kids to be involved in.
Up next, we have the Senate District 35 Republicans. They are out here carrying signs and handing out candy and trying to get your vote.
It looks like we have a Revolutionary War character here today with the Senate District 35 Republicans. That is like the full, listen to him go.
Do we dare say they're drumming up support?
Dad joke, dad
All
joke.
right, totally.
There's signs for Polly Mattson and
Of course, Scott Jensen is a
for
Republican
for
candidate
governor,
endorsed for
yeah.
governor.
Ryan Wilson, John Heinrich, Jim Abler looking for re-election. I think that's all of them I see. It's a big crowd.
Yeah, lots of signs.
Quite a turnout. Oh, look at that. They're even choreographed. These guys are serious about their parade presentation.
Imagine that, right in front of our cameras.
Hey, perfectly timed.
Got to take that
What a
opportunity,
coincidence.
It is nice out here without the sun, and it's just like almost just perfect.
Last year was so hot. I just
Yeah.
remember the sun blazing down, and I really don't mind the overcast skies. I have to say it's really comfortable.
Yeah.
And everybody looks really happy, and we're not all just baking in the sun. And it looks like up next here we have Wade Kish for Anoka County Attorney. It says endorsed by police, fire, and maybe crime prevention. I didn't catch the end of the sign there.
WadeKish.org, of course, they all have campaign websites. So if you want to learn more about any of the candidates out here today, you probably can go online and Google their name and find out a lot.
Yes, we knew we were going to have a strong showing of politicians. That the time is right for that,
For sure, we are in an election year.
Waving at the camera, hi. Taking a break. Doing that sideline stuff that they do is not easy. Getting stickers and candy and all the goods in everybody's hands, it's busy. By the time they get to the end of the route, I'm sure they're worn out.
Yeah, and this thing stretches at least about a mile or probably
yeah.
more, right?
They're putting on the steps today.
For sure. Up next, we have the Princesses of America. This is the Princess of America. It's a service-based pageant system with the motto, Crown with a Cause. The title holders of all ages build a service platform and engage in community events throughout their year in the spotlight. The queens on today's float represent Minnesota, Wisconsin, Northern States, and Great Lakes pageants, and are all heading to the national competition in Branson, Missouri later this month. Did they bring an ice cream truck with them?
There's the treat truck. No, it's separate.
Oh, okay.
Separate. The treat truck. They say they are the most beloved ice cream truck in Coon Rapids. That is quite the title to carry. So I hope there are a lot of really good treats in there. To be the most beloved. I mean, what kid, though, does not just love to hear that sound in the distance when they're, outside?
Is that still a thing?
On
Like in most neighborhoods,
of
do you have them
course.
in your neighborhood? Okay.
Oh, for sure. You know what? Not the treat truck, okay, but unnamed ice cream trucks could drive slightly slower. That's the mom in me coming out.
Okay.
But no, what kid doesn't want to go flock to the truck when they hear that music? And over at Sand Creek Park, if we're out there for Little League, we hear those ice cream trucks all the time.
Bach to Rock just passed us. I know that.
Hey, we know them.
They just opened and did a ribbon cutting a little bit ago.
Yeah, new to Coon Rapids and partnering with our recreation department this summer to provide summer camps that are all music related. They do Glee Club, rock band camp, really unique and interesting programming for kids that might have an affinity for music. A lot of fun. And they say they want kids to play the music that they like to kind of build that love. And
in front of us is the Coon Rapids Youth Hockey
another
Association.
Partner of our yes.
And of course have their own other team, the Minnesota Blue Ox, which play at the Coon Rapids Ice Center.
Looks like Antis is chatting with one of them right now.
Oh, with Corey here, with the Coon Rapids Hockey. Corey, again, you had talked about this exciting program for children.
The development program that Coon Rapids has, we've only have positive remarks about it. They start out young. There's training all summer, various ages, and it's a lot of fun, and I know my son enjoys it.
All right, thank you so much, Corey. Enjoy the parade. Back to you.
All right, Steve, thank you.
And up next, we have Cardinal Wrestling, the Coon Rapids Mat Bandits. The Mat Bandits Wrestling Club is a youth wrestling club for grades K through 12th grade. It's a nonprofit. They take pride in providing opportunities for youth sports. They teach young kids about the sport of wrestling and how to grow into responsible young adults. It's about creating memories and lifelong friends.
Saw a clown go by on his bicycle. Don't know that he's part of this group, but
are you a Mat Bandit?
he is just.
They got quite a crowd out in their red shirts today. They got their patriotic flags and pinwheels spinning.
A good slogan there, show up. Up next, we have the Forest Lake Ranger Marching Band. They consist of students in grades 7 through 12 from Forest Lake Area Middle School and Forest Lake Area High School. Let's take a listen.
sing along, but I'm going to spare everybody
You
that.
were.
It took me a moment to catch it. It was like, I know this. But then, yeah, I have to laugh because in the truck, they picked up on it too, so we're going to show our age if we know all that. Up next is Financial One Credit Union, dedicated to improving the financial well-being and peace of mind of its members and others with the communities they serve. Through their 3 Essentials program, Financial One provides food, shelter, and clothing to those in need. One of the ways they do this is with their Drive Away Hunger program. This is pretty cool. For every new auto loan, Financial One will donate 100 pounds of food to a local charity.
And of course, with food prices, that's a big donation these days,
It
right?
is. That's great. So, then if you're going in there and getting a loan, you're paying it forward
Helping
a little bit
others,
as
right.
well. So if you're interested in that, you can contact Financial One today.
All right, we have Minnesota Star Martial Arts up next.
They've got some equipment with them and some moves to show.
Star! Go!
We'll watch along. Minnesota Star Martial Arts provides martial arts instruction for all ages. You can see many wide age range represented there today.
I was waiting for that stick to hit our camera.
Oh, the bow staff, right?
Yeah.
That's my boys are just like waiting to get their hands on something like that. Then they suddenly they want to be martial artists when they see that there are pieces of equipment that they can swing around.
Right. Get into a fight with. I can see it. All right, we have Coon Rapids Fast Pitch Softball Association up next. This is for girls ages 5 to 16. And they play up at Aspen Park, I believe. They just recently redid a contract with that and taken over the concession stand, and they've been doing that for a couple of years now at that park.
Yeah, it's been an interesting season for fast pitch and baseball and the outdoor sort of early summer, late spring sports. It was like really cold and rainy, and then it got very, very hot. And
Yeah.
I'm sure they've had a busy season throughout June and now into July.
All right, they say registration is now open. CoonRapidsFastPitch.com.
The Coon Rapids Cardinals Basketball Club is up next. They provide basketball opportunities for boys and girls in grades K through 8 that live within or go to school in Coon Rapids. They run Cardinal Peep development camps for those in grades K through 3. And they provide a competitive level of traveling basketball for students grades 3 through 8. You can visit CoonRapidsHoops.org for more details, and that's a great idea for a float in the parade.
Yeah.
I love that. They're shooting hoops as they go.
As if it's not tiring enough to walk down the path.
Not for these kids.
Shoot some hoops while you're at it.
Prime athletes here. They've got the energy to do it.
Looks like they're handing out some stuff as well.
Yeah, some goodies for everybody along the route. And we have another bus coming up.
Yeah, this is North Star Bus Lines, American Student Transportation. With them, family comes first. Their drivers are family, and they're looking for individuals willing to help get students to and from school safely. They provide the training, the flexible scheduling, competitive weekly pay, a generous sign-on bonus. They're also hiring van drivers, paras, and mechanics. North Star Bus Lines and American Student Transportation has been family-owned and operated since 1963.
It looked.
Yep, so we're North Star and American. We're promoting electric bus and safety for our kids, and we're #1 in the state, family division in the state, Minnesota, yeah.
All right, you look a little like Ben Franklin.
I do, yep. He discovered electricity, and here we are. That's what we're promoting.
All right, well, here you see modern technology at work, Steve. Back to you.
Steve, electric bus, pretty cool.
I do see that across the top now. But yes,
Cub Scout
Ben
Pack.
Franklin helps to point it out.
Yeah, Cub Scout Pack 419 is up next, and the Boy Scouts.
Yeah, I think we have Boy Scouts of America along with the Cub Scouts, Sand Creek Pack 419, and Boy Scouts of America 419 as well. And some scout leaders, and they're carrying their banner. They're handing out some goodies to people along the route here.
All right, up next we have the Burn Boot Camp. It's a gym and community for everybody. They offer complimentary child watch, unlimited 45-minute camps, universal memberships to access over 300 gyms across the U.S., one-on-one personal training in a group setting, nutrition coaching, and the most empowering community in fitness.
See, they're giving the basketball club a little run for their money. Oh, you're going to shoot hoops along this mile route? Okay, well, we're going to one-up you and do some squats along the way. They're going to be feeling the burn.
I'm sure they're appreciative that sun is not out right now, and it actually
Honestly,
is
yeah,
pretty
for sure.
nice out here.
It is beautiful out today, which is really nice.
Up next, it's Wheeler for Congress.
They're pulling a boat all decorated for the 4th of July. Wheeler for Congress.
A 12-foot fishing boat here. A lot of people pulling those on the roads this weekend, I imagine, going up to the lake.
And I see Pikachu off in the horizon. I can't quite yet tell what float.
This is Highlander Games. It's
there
a
we
game
go.
store.
That makes
truck float
sense.
with game and comic characters. Your place to play, they say.
Well, Pikachu's probably a crowd pleaser. So
I imagine you have a few of those cards in your home.
Oh, you think? Just a few? Yeah.
With 2 young sons.
A little bit of, just maybe a little bit of Pokemon Go happens in our household. Just a little.
Well, they even have a Pac-Man game on the back of that truck.
Oh, see, we've got old school. Although, I mean, to
Miss
be fair,
Pac-Man.
Pokemon has been around for quite some time, too. It's interesting, though, how some of these characters find this resurgence. You know, they were, like, big in the 90s. They're big again. And Pac-Man never gets old. He's actually, is he playing, or is it just a prop?
I don't know. He asked if people had quarters, so. We're going back old school today.
I want to ride in the back of that one and just get to be able to play Pac-Man the whole time. That sounds fun.
Yeah.
At least Pikachu is nice and cool today.
Yeah.
It is comfortable. It looks like they're handing out big buckets of candy, too.
Very much. If you're just joining us, we're here with the Coon Rapids 4th of July Parade on Mississippi Boulevard in Coon Rapids. I'm Steve Erickson, along with Jennifer Anderson and Steve Antis, who's down on the parade sidelines, bringing you today's coverage.
And up next here we have Corner Fringe Ministries. It looks like their website is cornerfringe.com if you're interested in learning more about their organization. Looks like we have a little bit of a lull here, but there's not going to be a lull in the action this weekend. There's a lot going on as part of the city's 4th of July celebration.
No, I should have just waited to say what I said until this break. We have a lot going on the rest of today. Following the parade today, the new event this year is the Coon Rapids High School all-class reunion from 5 to 10. They're going to have a big tent down there and have signs up for the different about 5-year increments, and that'll be fun. And then live music from the City Nights Band.
And, of course, on Monday, we have the Firecracker 5K and Kids Sparkler Dash. So get out and have a run to start your morning. The carnival, again, of course, like every day, starts at noon. And live music on Monday evening is the Rockin' Hollywoods, which, of course, wraps up with the fireworks, the big finale.
Yeah, lots of fun. We'll hope the rain doesn't
Yes,
come at that
fingers
hour.
crossed.
All right, Steve Antis is joining us now. Steve, what do you have?
I have a new friend, Steve, Karen from Coon Rapids, who was going to come with some friends, but they chickened out,
They
Karen.
chickened out. I don't know if it was the sprinkles or I don't know what.
Well, the weather's been perfect since the parade started, and
Yes.
you said you love a parade. What do you love about a parade?
Well, I love the bands. I love the what I gotta say?
Like the
The
music?
clowns. I haven't seen any clowns today though. No clowns.
Well, you saw me.
Oh yeah, you're a clown.
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
All right, we're going to throw it back to you, Steve and Jen.
Yeah, he's a clown. He's just not riding a bicycle like that other guy out
He's
here
a good
today.
sport is what he
That's
is.
right.
Yeah, he's a good sport.
We're actually getting a few sprinkles
A
now,
little bit.
so hopefully this
Nothing
doesn't pick
major
up.
though, and it doesn't look ominous at all, so I think we're going to be okay.
Yeah, and we've had a nice variety here so far as what we've had in the parade. So
Yes.
good to see, and we have a couple more to come.
Yeah, and everybody likes the candy, of course. We've seen a bit of that, and then the bands are always a highlight as well. And coming up now,
This is Brian Armstrong for City Council, Ward 5.
So he's running for council.
Yeah, and I believe we have 3 seats up for re-election this fall.
Mayor's running
Ward
for
3,
re-election,
and
and
Ward
there are
5.
a few candidates running against him, as well as the 2, council seats.
Got some of the umbrellas popping up out here now.
And we also see following Armstrong, Raymond Zirin for Anoka County Commission. He's running for a commission seat in District 4. Raymond currently represents the area on the Metropolitan Council in District 9 and has served also on Anoka County Workforce Development Board. His slogan is, "I'm an electrician, not a politician." Raymond would be honored to have your support. And there we have Mike Gamache. He is representing District 5, which is the eastern half of Coon Rapids and much of Andover, and he is seeking re-election this year. He was first elected to the board in 2014, and prior to that, he was mayor of Andover, so he's running for re-election.
And this year, due to redistricting, all the seats on the Anoka County Board are up for re-election, all 7 of them. So that's unique. Happens after the redistricting, after the census.
A lot of people are impacted by that, and some politicians are sort of shifting where they would run or what they would normally represent to sort of align with those changes.
Right here, we have Northland 300. You can see the snowmobile. A little early for that, but we'll probably be here before you know it.
It's a nonprofit, Northland 300. It's a nonprofit event that raises money for Special Olympics Minnesota. This will actually be the 35th year of the ride, so obviously must be a snowmobile ride, right? And they have raised over $5 million.
That is just great.
For Special Olympics. Yeah, good for them.
And right behind that, we have the Brooklyn Park Lions Drum and Dance Corps. The group consists of 20 to 30 children and teens continuously perform at special events and summer festivals throughout the Twin Cities, wearing Lions Club logos on their uniforms and marching behind a Lions Club band.
Looks like they're just about to give us a little taste. Kiddo pulling up the rear there with the drum. That's great, and it's fun to see all different ages, working together.
I'm glad we got to see them perform. I was worried there for a minute. It's like, play. Let kids be kids are up next.
Well, we don't have any information about this group, but it looks like they have a bunch of youngsters out promoting community.
And our final
Last
unit in
but
the
not
parade
least,
is our
of
Coon Rapids
course.
Fire Department and all of their unit. Of course, we've got the big truck, and you can see in the distance there off to the right of your screen, that's the new fire station location. You talked about that, where Fire Station 3 will be built.
If all goes according to schedule, which sometimes doesn't happen, but if it does by next year, this same shot will look very different. It's going to be quite a big and impressive building there.
Yeah. State-of-the-art training facility.
They envision it to be a regional training hub, really, for all the built-in training features and health features that the new Fire Station 3 will have. It's really going to be something to see when it's all said and done. And, of course, will still remain the location of the fireworks show as well.
And with that, they're actually building it so they can launch the fireworks from the
off the roof
of the new building, so they can get some of the lower ones up a little higher for people to see. So that'll be pretty cool. And, of course, then if a fire starts, they're
in the
right
right
at the
spot.
station, right?
They're in the right spot. But, of course, that won't happen. They're experienced at what they do. They're great at what they do. Some of the families of our Coon Rapids firefighters participating in the parade today.
And, of course, if you didn't know it, we have 3 fire stations in Coon Rapids. Station 1 off Egret, Station 2 off 121st Avenue, and then Station 3, which is currently off 113th, but that'll be the one relocating about a year from now, right across from Anoka Ramsey Community College here.
They're a very busy, full-time, full-service fire department, and they answer hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of calls. A lot of medical calls every year, as well as, of course, those fire calls as they come in. They keep very busy. They're very active in the community as well. They have a variety of nonprofit charity-type organizations that the firefighters participate in to help put on the 4th of July. The Coon Rapids Fire Social Club is a big partner in putting on all of these events. And I saw a banner there for the all-class reunion. They've got people involved in helping out for that, and many of the events that take place throughout this weekend of festivities.
And Jen, if I need their service and I need them to come to me because I have a call, who should I call?
You should call 911.
All right.
Steve, that's so interesting. You should ask. That has been a hot topic lately, hasn't it?
We just did a campaign on that.
Yes, the police and the fire departments kindly ask all residents of Anoka County anytime they need a response from fire or police official of any sort to call 911 first, even if it seems like it might not be the level of emergency that you would think. So that's been kind of a hot topic lately.
And the reason for that is because all calls are dispatched through the 911 system.
They must be routed, that's right, through the Anoka County 911. But let's talk about something a little more fun, which is whoever is standing by with Steve Antis.
Ian Oundo, and he's Coon Rapids resident. What did you think about today's parade, Ian?
I thought it was great. I mean, it's been 2.5, 3 years. We haven't had, we haven't been able to hang out as a community. It's just an amazing time, but really it's an amazing thing to just see everybody out here in the community. So we're here as a family, and we've just had a great time.
That's so true. What was your favorite part of the parade?
I mean, obviously seeing the kids run after the candy, I think is always a cool thing. For me, I think just as a family, me and my wife, my favorite thing is to just be out here, to be honest with you, yeah.
All right, sharing in community.
Yes.
Work, live, and play in Coon Rapids. Back to you, Steve and Jennifer.
All right, Steve, thank you. Of course, the parade is now wrapped up, but there is still much more fun ahead tonight and tomorrow. The Coon Rapids High School all-class reunion goes tonight from 5 to 10 p.m. And from 6 to 10 p.m., there's live music with the City Knights Band.
And then bright and early on Monday morning, there is the Firecracker 5K run, followed by the Kids Sparkler Dash. This is for all ages and abilities that can participate. They were asking for pre-registration, but if you haven't registered yet, you can still participate. They will accept some on-site registration tomorrow morning. Fingers crossed that the weather cooperates. And then after that, of course, the carnival for its last day, again, starts at noon, runs through 10. Live music tomorrow night will be the Rockin' Hollywoods, which is a really popular band that a lot of people will like to come out and see. There's the tent with food and drink and all kinds of fun festivities in the evening, all leading up to our grand finale. Fireworks at 10 p.m. Of course, if the weather seems iffy and you're not sure, go to our Facebook page. That's City of Coon Rapids MN. You can go to our website, coonrapidsmn.gov, and we will post any weather-related announcement as soon as we have it. But we're hoping. It's been really great so far, the weather. It really has cooperated overall. I think we're going to be okay, so that's what we're going to hope for.
All right. Well, thanks for that. Thanks for being here today. It was fun. We did another parade here.
A lovely day for it, and we're glad you all could join us either out here along the route or via the TV world.
Yeah. All right. On behalf of Jennifer Anderson, Steve Antis, I'm Steve Erickson. Thanks for watching the Coon Rapids 4th of July Parade. For everyone here at CTN, have a great and safe 4th of July.